Welcome back, everybody, to Optimistic. I am your host and CEO of Concierge Realty Service, which y'all probably already know by now. My name is Steve, and who do I have with me?
This is Alicia, Lifestyle International Realty.
Oh my gosh. And we have a special guest here, also a longtime friend. Go ahead and introduce yourself, my brother.
I am the original Slick Rick from the group Rockmaster Scott and the Dynamic 3. We the ones who made the song The Roof is on Fire. We don't need no water. I don't have to say anymore. Request Line and a few other hits.
Oh, so you come in here bragging this morning, huh?
Yeah, even though I'm a little on the tired side, but
Why you so tired, bro?
do we have to sit there and talk about Wild? See,
Look,
making me nervous.
breaking up the equipment. We can already tell how this podcast is going to go today, right?
Yeah.
Well, like I'm lucky to have him. He is a longtime friend, and I actually had a nice run to play a part of that group and tour with them and see some stuff. And we're going to talk just a little bit about that, because there's a documentary coming out. So we just maybe want to give a little tease into some of the things we did in our friendship and just talk about, why he's the original Slick Rick. Just a tease so y'all can see the documentary, things that are upcoming. And I know Alicia here said she's wanting to ask a couple of questions and stuff. She's the nice one, I'm the messy one. What you got for her?
Well, listen, I'm so excited to have you here. It's so nice to meet you. I heard so much about you. So to get a chance to meet the original Slick Rick, I feel honored. So, So happy to have you here. And
Pleasure to be here.
Good. This is going to be a little bit interesting. Because I really don't know anything about so tell me again, you said The Roof is on Fire. You just tell me a little bit about it.
Well, it's the famous chant that they've been sitting there chanting for decades. The roof is on fire, we don't need no water.
That burn.
Okay.
Burn, a couple of curse words.
Yeah, so I'm keeping it clean right now, right? I got to keep it clean, right?
Yeah, keep it clean.
Okay.
Cleanish.
Okay, so yeah,
Cleanish.
we don't need a bap. That's it. And that's about it. I mean, well, ask away. I got answers. You got questions?
I can't think of that many at the moment. I'll go ahead and let you go ahead and start.
Right,
Oh boy, here we go.
This your long time, bro. So
Here we go. He got a lot of them.
Yeah. So before we even get into that, okay, when you got longtime friends, they get on your nerves, right? So he gets on my nerves, right? So it's like a friend and a brother that gets on your nerves, right? But again, really, like I said, I've known them since high school. And we'll talk about a little bit of that too. Back in high school, this guy was fast. Like I thought I could run. Like this guy would give me like a block and a half head start, and the next thing you know, I felt wind run past me.
You know what? I wasn't even expecting him to say that.
Yes.
But he's right though. I used to run track. I played football. I can run.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I don't know about now, but I can run back then.
Well, the runs we have now is different than the running we did back then.
Absolutely.
Yeah. The runs now is more in the bathroom, as you get older.
Okay.
Yeah, but the guy can run. He was, I don't know if y'all know, he smiles a lot, but he can hit like a powerhouse too. I know he didn't think I was going to say any of these things. So back in high school days, I was known as the Mac in the school because I had a long sheepskin. Yeah.
And he was such a little guy.
Yes,
He was about yay high. Hanging around all these big people.
He felt important.
The only thing was big was his mouth. I'm gonna tell you.
I believe it.
I'm up now. Yeah. You experiencing it? Hey, it was even worse back then when he was.
Oh, God.
He was the little guy, and the way he is now is the way he was back then when he was a kid. It's not very much of a change.
See, well, she thought maybe maybe she thought it was a facade or something. But this
no.
is just who I am.
That's just who he is. He's always been that way. Me, I probably might have, I was quiet back then, but he's sneaky. Yeah, I was sneaky.
Okay.
I did dirt, and now it's like, well, sneaky. I guess I older, but outspoken. I will sit there and say what I have to say.
Okay. So tell me this, can you give me 30 seconds of your You know what you used to do?
30 seconds of what I used to do?
Or freestyle or whatever?
Oh, shucks. Let me see.
I know I put you on the spot.
Yeah, you want me to rap?
I mean, I got, you know, you gotta bring it back.
Okay, let me see. I'll just do my Slick Rick, I'm on the request line, and I rock to the beat at the drop of the dime. So listen very closely while I take it this line, how I brainwash the ladies and make them mine.
Oh, snap. Okay.
Watch out now. I'm out here in Charlotte today. Watch out now. Nah.
So you came all the way from New York to come out and hang out with this dude.
Yeah, that's
Awesome.
That's my best friend. Like you said, ever since high school, and we've been. That's a lot of years. Yeah.
Don't say make it sound like that. She already tried to call us old the other day.
Oh yeah, you see, I had to cut that shit.
Yeah.
And hey, shame on you.
She kept talking about, oh, the roof is on fire. Oh yeah, that is old.
Excuse me, but we are still chanting it
But-
till this day.
But it's classic though, and I really appreciate that. And to be able to meet with y'all is amazing. So who all we have today? I know it's you and a couple more other people.
Yeah, it's me, and I have my little brother who also works with Lots, Jada Kiss, Chic, Styles P, and a few other artists he'll probably sit there and tell you about. And I got my cousin who he also works with, Dice Payne, who also works with them with those groups as well.
Okay.
And yeah, we all related.
Okay.
See, I'm surrounded around some people.
I see.
I know some people that know some people.
All right.
Okay, all right. Anything else you want to ask Mr. Slick Rick on the request line? Like I said, we don't want to give all the tea away about his career because that stuff is going to come out on the documentary, right? Like I wanted to talk about some of the things we used to do when we was on tour. Like I like to give a little snippet. Let me tell you what they did to me.
Oh,
So the first show that I did with them, right? They was like, all right, they wanted to make me feel like a king, right? But then they treated me like crap after that. I was gonna tell you, remember, I don't know if he remembers. So the first show, I think it was about 20,000 people out in the crowd. Him and Charlie went up on the DJ Sky scratching, and they getting ready to do the thing. They was like, wait a minute, we forgot somebody. We forgot somebody, and they made all the girls throw the lighters up and say, Stevie V. I felt like the king, you know? I come running out, you know, chanting MBG's part. Hello, MBG, you on the request line, you know? And I came out, and they made me feel good. So the next show, I was like, can we do that again? They was like, please, get out of here. You only get it one time, buddy. You only get it one
Introducing, you know?
You only get it one time. So.
Coming up on the stage, introducing, and there it is. One time, that was it.
Yeah, well,
After that, hey, you're a part of this movement, so let's get the rocking. Let's do what we got to do.
One time to shine.
One time to shine. Before we actually get to bring the other people in, Rick, is there anything you want to tell everybody? Like some stuff that you may have coming up, something to look out for?
Yeah, I have a song that's coming out. It's about it's called Spit It or Quit It. 50 MCs or something like that, and it's supposed to be coming out in April. And with the video, so y'all look out for it. Hit it up, thumbs up, view it, do whatever you got to do. You know, make it happen. We appreciate it. And you know, and then hey, other than that, other things. I got business, real estate.
Okay.
Holla at your brother.
All right, power. So yeah, man, I'm glad that you stopped by. I definitely appreciate you being my longtime brother and friend.
Yeah.
So I know I put you on the spot last week on the podcast. I said you was gonna be here without even asking you to be here. But I knew once you got here, you would be here for me. So
I said I had a feeling this was gonna happen. That's it.
Well, that's some real love.
So I gotta leave now, or do I get to stick around
You can stick around We're gonna talk
and
to
watch
someone.
these other two
Yes,
characters
you
Yeah,
can.
in case
Yes,
I
you
have to
can.
straighten them out?
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
All right. So
Definitely.
we gonna bring one in at a time?
Yeah. So let's
All
go
right,
ahead and let's take a quick break.
Okay.
And then we're gonna bring Dice Payne on in.
Okay, well, thank you so much for stopping by.
And you can
Thank
you can stick around.
Okay.
All right.
Back with Dice.
Ice Pain.
Dice Payne. So my brother.
What's up? How y'all doing?
So Dice.
Good.
Go ahead. You want to ask Dice something? You want to take control? Go ahead now.
No, you go ahead.
No, you sure? Because seemed like you was just jumping on.
No.
I like when a lady take control. Go ahead.
See, hey.
Okay. Well, it's so nice to meet you.
Likewise.
And I know that it's been a. How was your drive here? Was it pretty
It was
good?
cool.
Okay.
It was calm,
Okay.
and collective.
So tell me a little bit about you and how you know this dude.
That's my brother.
Okay.
I knew him for a long time amount. We don't even know how many years it is because we all dinosaurs in here.
Speak for yourself.
Nah, that's my bro. Family. He come from like my older siblings and stuff like that. So I knew him for years, and that's just been nothing less but a brother, you know. That's it. And we crazy. We the crazy people. We the crazy ones. We team Vanilla 5. We don't say team light skin. We say team Vanilla 5, right?
Tell them about it.
Yeah, Vanilla 5 is the fifth element of vanilla.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? You got your you got your cappuccinos, you got your caramels, you got your vanillas, you got your butter pecans. We the fifth element.
Okay.
Notice he did not mention the dark people.
I said Vanilla 5, and I don't even know why that voice y'all hear. He just had his interview. You know what I'm saying? He just had his interview. Like, see what I'm saying? Like, this is what I'm talking about. That's why I call us the fifth element of vanilla, because we'll never be accepted to do what we want to do in life. Because we got people like him. The chocolate lattes is always trying to take over.
hey, it's better to have a chocolate latte than an Oreo.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Shots being said. This is a good podcast because this shit started from way before us. We ain't start this. Yeah, so I'm a singer, rapper, songwriter, recording artist. If anybody has heard of me, they probably heard me from when I was young doing battle rap. Shout out to SRL, URL. But more than ever, it's with the lots. Jadakiss, Styles P, Sheek Luch. So I got a lot of songs with my big brothers. And me and my cousin Daisy the Machine, we blood cousins. We work together with D Block and the lots, and you know, other people in the industry and stuff like that. So it's been a cool journey.
Okay. So can you give me 30 seconds of what you got?
As far as like creativity,
Like singing or rap or
I ain't gonna be able to say we party last night. You hear my voice, you try to put me on the spot.
I mean, that's what she wants. She had Rick do it.
I might hit
30,
you.
30 seconds of freestyle?
I got you. Life's a lesson and we all learn. I jumped in the fire and we all burn. Every table get there where we all turn. They don't like me, that's cool. This is what I do, it's a freestyle of the mental. Rap is very simple. I use all my potential to write down my, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, all right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm hurt.
You heard.
I'm hurt.
Who was you hanging out with, bro?
Huh?
Who was you hanging out with?
I was hanging out with you crazy motherfuckers. I'm hurt. That's why I just spit that knowledge shit for y'all to get. Shout out to Shiggy. Y'all we go, life is instrumental.
Life is instrumental, huh? So I'm telling you a little joke. So Dice actually got to my house first.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, so
wait for this.
I got to his house first.
He got to the house first, and so Rick and Sean Diesel, they showed up the next day. So when the doorbell rang, I opened the door. Dice comes to the door. He's not back. He didn't come to the door.
was
He was standing
upstairs
on the
on
steps,
steps.
looking down.
He's got
He said-
balconies, by the way. Don't let him humble him. He got balconies that go all high up where you can high five Jesus.
He's stupid. So he comes.
That's why I spit that conscious rap, because I'm too high up. I gotta go back down.
He goes. So he comes. He says, "Oh, we have company in our house. Oh, it's the Fowlers talking about Rick." And
I said it's the Fowlers, because like you know in his house like I'm a Huxtable. I'm a Huxtable. My cousin's over on the other side doing this right now. Look at Sean.
You wasn't supposed to be in my room.
You don't have a room, right?
You don't
What
have
room
a
do you
room.
have? Listen,
Dice
look. We
Payne.
rolled out the red carpet for him. He had a pool table, air mattress, beautiful, wonderful, comfortable carpet.
Pool table and the air mattress?
Yes, and the carpet is very comfortable. He
Supposed to
could
be his room, but
he could have
it's mine.
made a pilot and it would have been nice. We even had blankets. Like he could have slept near the dog. He could have felt like he was in an episode of Lassie. He's complicated though. You know, that come from all that success. He don't like, he doesn't. I don't know what's wrong with him.
He's bougie.
He's bougie. He slept
bougie.
on floors. He slept on tours. You get what I'm saying? Bars. Just to let y'all know I can really rap too.
Bars. Yeah, he's all over YouTube.
I can really rap. I'm mad I gave you that rap now because I was playing with her. I think I'm like, what was that? Percentiles and temples and Shirley Temples.
But you can sing too.
Yeah, I can sing too, but that's not happening right now. You will not have me. Nah, my voice, you don't hear my voice.
Okay, I love that.
I thought, because they said Kiss was the raspy one.
No, he is.
Yeah,
He is. That's his voice for real.
Yeah, I know.
This is my voice. This
is your voice after hanging out with us last night.
Hanging out. We had a good time. I don't drink, so.
No, you just swim.
No. I don't remember how much I had last
You know somebody
night.
that said they don't drink, and every time you turn around, they're going like this. But I don't drink though. But I don't drink though. But I don't drink though. So,
You ain't gonna put him on the spot like that. Have you ever been on our show? Have you ever saw it? Like,
I watched it. Actually, the other day I watched it. I seen how he treats you.
I know, right?
And I think you guys have great chemistry because you take it like a champ.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to you.
Thank you.
I
Thank
don't
you.
appreciate them treating you like that.
I am.
Now hold on.
Y'all need to be on the show more often.
Yeah.
This
See, he do shit like that.
I can talk to him more about
this is why.
I didn't say I didn't appreciate the way, and not saying that you see what he's doing, he's causing an issue between me and him because he's making it look like as if we trying to see that we're not going to do that.
Yeah,
this is why we don't let the them in. we don't let people like him in.
So what you think about it so far, the podcast?
I like the podcast. I think y'all have like great potential. I think y'all just original as well. Like it's just regular chemistry. You know what I'm saying? And it's comfortable in here. And it's all types of lights, TVs, business suit stuff. You know, I'm about to go in there and do a Justin Timberlake song in a minute.
I can't.
You know,
I can't.
Nah, but shout out to y'all. Much success to y'all. Like I like it. This could be a big podcast, and y'all don't wait until it's too late. So when you get invited, open that door and walk in and do what you gotta do.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I appreciate you, man. Thanks, bro, for coming. We're gonna bring Diesel in here now, give him his 5 minutes of shine.
No doubt. No doubt.
I appreciate you.
Erase that freestyle. Just go double.
Oh no, we keeping that.
Yeah. We'll make sure we
I was fucking with y'all.
Make sure we turn that up just a little bit. We
Now
can turn it up
see,
just a little
now
bit.
he gonna use that against me because I was playing. That's what I get for playing too much.
Yo, thanks,
No,
bro.
peace, y'all.
Thank you.
All right. So we're back. As you see so far, we had two guests come on. We had the original Slick Rick, a pain in the butt brother and a friend, and then we had Dice Payne, the cuz who don't drink but drinks a lot. He swims in it, right? And then,
You're not gonna keep talking about him like that.
just saying,
He's nice to me.
That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. But this is what we do. And now, right, he don't drink. Right. Now we have another member. All this is family, by the way. So it's really good to have all three of these guys here. I'm really happy that they're the first guests on my show. So that's monumental, right there, right? To have family come and to join. But we got my man Diesel over here. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna say his government. We going by that superstar name, Diesel. Thanks, Diesel, for popping by, brother.
Thank you for
Appreciate
having me, big. That's my big brother right there. Besides that, he giving me my flowers. I gotta give him his flowers. That's Stevie D, Rockmaster Scott and Diamond 3. He's on the cover of Mr. Magic Rap Attack, by the way. He's legendary. You know, these guys, we used to want to be like them. You understand what I'm saying? So
Show him the pose real quick.
Who was that?
That's Steve. That's Steve right there. I forgot to smile though. You got to smile. Big smile. There you go.
standing next to Pebbly Pool. And when I mentioned it to him, you know what he told me? He said, well, I was in the front because Run DMC and them was in the back and Houdini and all the rest of them. But Stevie D was in the front, standing next to Pebbly Pool in the radio. And yes, they was. Hey, legendary, man. But hey, that's where we get it from. These guys set the trend for what we're doing, as far as like, You know, talented Dice Payne, our other cousin, he's multifaceted into the business, you know what I'm saying, and all that historical, legendary starting status for these guys who were like second generation, really in first generation hip hop. It was because of these brothers right here making that etched in stone for us to be able to pave the way and go ahead and pursue our talents. You know what I'm saying? Just watching them do their thing.
So now we watching you, brother. So tell us about how you get that in, because you all over the place, man. Tell us some of the people that you work with.
Oh man, from it's amazing, like to see where it came from. But like Nipsey Hussle, Def Jam. I've worked with the Locks. I've been working with the Locks since 2009. I've been the main engineer. Shout out to Poobs. He went to move on to write movies and stuff with Alchemist out in Cali, and then I put in position to run the studio, manage the studio, play some management role in a few things, and be the main recording engineer, main co-producer and producer for the Locks. All the materials, all the arrangements, all the songs, everything was recorded by me, mixed by me, if mastered by me, assisted by me, you know, with their blessings, of course. My other three big brothers, as opposed to my real other brothers, this right here, Rockmaster Scott and the Dynamic 3, and so on and so forth. So Jadakiss, I did the Locks, I did too many to name everybody, Fab, the Freddie vs. Jason project. Of course, we have other acts, you know what I'm saying, as well as Dice Payne, Snipe Life, who's been there, and all my brothers that, you know, are under the radar, that need to be over the radar. That's who I'm coming in. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I see you work with some people overseas too.
Yeah, my man Benjamin Epps. We did Dimes, me and my brother back in the days. Right said Slick Rick. We did Dimes, who became owner of Motown Soul at the time. She's went on to do multiple platinum albums and stuff, and she's retired now as a Muslim. That kind of led us to Febreze, who was managing us and them overseas at the time, to work with a new artist. He plugged us in with Benjamin Epps, who went on to work with us and went on to win a BET award for best new artist, international artist.
Wow.
Yeah, shout out to Benjamin Epps. Yeah, that was
nomination to or something like that. It was like
it was the BET. Yeah, best new artist and stuff. So yeah, shout out to Benjamin, man, and his manager and his team out there who do the UFC fighting and stuff like that. So yeah. You know, we working, man. We working. We're just trying to make statements, trying to make legendary statuses for our kids now and our future family members who's coming up doing their thing, and friends and so on and so forth. You know.
Got a question for you.
Yeah.
And I'm doing this on the behalf of Steve. Tell everybody how you started out being an engineer,
Oh yeah,
a
because
producer.
this mean guy right here won't let me touch the board. So we in the studio with Howie T. We going down and do a go-go record. It's their record, Rockman Scott and the Dynamic 3. They hired Howie T. Howie T was a good friend of theirs. They all been on roads together. Stevie D right here and everybody. So we get in the studio. Howie T is remixing one of their records. I go to the boss, can I touch this? Little kid, 5 years old, can I touch this? Howie like, yeah, sure. Rick, no. No. You gonna break, that's the way he move right now. No, you gonna break something. I was like, man, let him go ahead and touch the boards, it's all right. And from then, I hit one or two faders and was like, what's this? I started doing drops and mutes on the boards. Back then, you could do automation on the board. There wasn't no computers to do all the cutting and slicing and drops. And then, yeah, from there, that was over. I was in my mom's pockets after that. And I was in my brother's pockets too. He come back with that good old tour money. Yeah, he needs an SP12. Yeah, we got to go to Rogues. Let's go.
So you spent some of that tour money.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
You got something you want to hit? Want to hit them with? I know you got some questions.
Well, I'm just excited to have you out here.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here. Yes.
An honor for me because he talks so much about you, but to actually meet you in person.
Same here. So same. It's just an honor to see beautiful black businesses going and doing what we do.
Oh, thank you. So I asked him the same thing, 30 seconds of whatever you got, you know. Can you do that for us?
What's that?
Do you sing, rap, whatever?
No, I'm a
No, you don't do
producer.
any of it? You can't freestyle?
He raps.
30 seconds of a
Nah, I
freestyle.
wouldn't even play myself to do my little old school 90s raps. I would sound like the RZA, the Jizzle. Nah, you know,
Yeah, go ahead, do it.
Hear me just hit him with the conscience.
That's not my skill set. I used to rap, but that ain't my skill set no more. I leave it to these professionals right here.
skill set.
Yeah, my thing is making sure they sound good, making sure the wires is right, making sure continuity is there, signal flow is there, and yeah, you know, sonics are everything, and beat making and stuff like that.
He can low key be singing.
You low key be
I do it
singing?
all.
He
I do it all.
he
I'm a jack of all trades,
He
master
might
of
got a
none.
whole R&B album that nobody don't
Give us like 30
know.
seconds.
30 seconds? All right, I got you. Ready? Hold on. You embrace yourself because you're being a female and all. You know, I don't want to,
Embrace myself?
yeah, I don't want to get you in the bunches. You know what I'm saying? All right.
I love it.
Just be my. That's a little too much right there. I got my auto tune.
Don't hurt him, don't hurt him.
Don't hurt him? All right. I was about to just be my lady. You know, that's.
This is going on.
This is so good too.
You gotta have fun. You gotta live life. Man. Have fun. Yeah.
I love it. And I love it. I
As
want
tough as this music business is, you gotta have fun. Live a little. All right?
You do.
I love it.
So what you think about our podcast? I asked them too. What you think?
This is beautiful. This is dope.
Okay.
I mean, a lot of people do podcasts. They have been successful and stuff like that. First of all, the element is nice. Y'all are intellectually on the level as far as business savvy to go about doing things, and I think it's dope. I think people ought to have more of these to have conversation about what's going on in today's entirety with lifestyle, culture, music, politics, things that's going on in a society that needs to be addressed. And if we have a platform to speak as a people in which they try to shut us down, podcast more. You know what I'm saying? Tell it more. You know what I'm saying? Give more information. Tell these kids what they need to do, and how to be successful. Because right now we're in a society, we well know, I don't want to bore you to death, but there's no guidance, there's no morals. So I think things like these are very necessary on any skill set, any level. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very proud of y'all for doing what y'all do.
So what kind of topics would you like to hear going forward? Like, if any one of you all could chime in.
Besides music, business, relationships.
Okay.
That's a
Okay.
big topic.
What kind of relationship?
All kinds.
Okay.
Good ones, bad ones, dirty ones, clean ones.
Okay.
We
Okay.
gotta have him back because he like to be messy like me.
Messing like you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like to
Okay.
mess. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go home happy. Hi, Mel.
Y'all are crazy.
So what kind of topics?
Politics at this point, especially where we're in a tossed up world right now. You know what I'm saying? Where nobody knows what to do. You know what I'm saying? So definitely like how to get by and show these kids where guidance should be, the same way we grew up. We grew up off of you do something wrong, Stevie D do something wrong, Rick. And they was Steve's mom coming out busting both of their asses.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
believe
Like
it.
that was concern, that was care, that was get right. You know what I'm saying? You outside doing something you wasn't supposed to do. You smoking your cheaper.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. Now there's the
Now it's a
charge.
charge.
Back then you outside doing your cheaper. You see Miss Fowler come by.
That's right.
You know,
That's
you
right.
see Miss Ward come by.
That's right.
You know, but nowadays, you know, kids don't have those morals. They're sitting there shooting each other in front of each other's families, shooting at each other's families, and they grew up together. Like, ain't no morals, ain't no culture no more. So that stuff need to be addressed. These kids have nothing to do. No roller rinks, no movie theaters, no music classes. We used to have music classes. We get instruments to come home with. They don't have none of that. So those are the type of topics I love to talk about. Because right now, I done did me. Whatever I'm going to do or have, that's just going to be it. But the kids need to have, my kids need to have, your kids need to have, her kids need to have, whoever have. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the future. We got to flourish the future. And that's where I'm at with it.
Sweet. But hey, y'all. Check way out the camera. What are you doing?
Back at you with the Optimist podcast, you know what I'm saying? We got Dynamic 3, D-Block in the building, Dice playing days. We back with Optimistic, you know what I'm saying, podcast. Be opt. Now, I wanted to ask you a question, my big brother Steve.
Yes, sir.
The legendary Stevie D.
Cut it out.
No, it's like this.
in the front.
He was so skinny. He's like,
He's standing in the front. You know what I mean?
Oh, because he was the small one?
yeah. No, not because he's small.
Oh.
Just because he wanted to be in the front. Because he knew 20, 30 years, 50 years of hip hop down the line, it'd be important to him. Nah, I'm sorry. That was real, like.
That was poetic.
But anyway, your podcast, man, I want to ask you a question.
Sure.
Your podcast, you being that you're doing this and stuff like that. I know what you represent, but I wanted to ask you, can you tell the world and literate on that, as far as like what you do,
Absolutely.
and what this podcast is and what it means to people.
Absolutely. Well, me and my partner here, Alicia, we sat down and we talked about what would be something good to bring to podcasts, right? Because, most podcasts are messy, which I like to be, but optimistic is the word. I love the song by Sounds of Blackness, right? Optimistic.
As long as you keep.
Yeah, I listen to that every
Give me a little
day.
bit of that. Go ahead.
Now you know
It don't even matter.
You started.
Go ahead. You start.
your head to the sky. I'm struggling.
No, but on a serious note, I love that song. I listen to it in the mornings. When I'm going through something, I put that in my earpods and I listen to it, and the words resonate, right? So just sitting here talking to my family here, and Diesel asked me a question, what does optimistic mean? I said, you explained it in entirety when you said to give the kids something different to look at, right? To talk about life situations in real time, right? To tell people that when things are looking blim and gray and you feel like you can't make it, as long as you stay optimistic, things will change. From the last podcast that we had, I was really going through it. Starting a business, like I said, it's not for the faint and heart at all, right? And you're gonna have trials and tribulations, and no matter what you do, but being optimistic, I'm finding my way out. I'm finding new routes to take, and I want to pass that on. I know I tell people when I leave here, I want to be a martyr, right? I want people to say that Steve cared enough that he told the truth and that he wanted to show people something different. I mean, coming from New York City, where we come from, I've done it all and I've seen it all, right? But there's a time in life when you take all that knowledge and you bring it to the forefront and you put it together and you do something good. I went to a tour in Atlanta called Aspire, and it inspired me to inspire other people, right? And that tour was so deep. What's the guy named that trained Michael Jordan? Anybody know his name? He trained Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. I forget his name, but he said he had everybody do this. I want everybody to do this on camera for me. Put your right hand to your left hand side. What do you feel right there? A heartbeat. He said your heartbeat is not infantile. He said it stops, but time is. He said time keeps going on, but you don't have all the time in the world.
That's right.
Right? So he said, what you gonna do with the time that you have on this earth? Right? So with me doing all the things I've done and not knowing how much time I have left on this earth, again, I wanna leave a great taste in people's minds, a great thought what people think about Steve, but that guy actually did something with his life. He actually wanted to help change people's lives, right? I'll take the last in my pocket and give it to someone else and I'll go hungry, because I know that believing in the things I believe in and knowing I have a God in front of me, all things are possible, man. And and like I said, y'all my brothers, man. I'm a little emotional, right? Because this is the first guest, right? And to look back and to see y'all here, this is what it's all about, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Man, don't do that.
Enough of all that. Let's go drink these light-skinned guys right here, right now. Especially this one about my room.
So I like on behalf of our family, we want to apologize for this guy right here. I don't know why he's talking about jumping us and light skins and dark skins. Don't let them. We're united here. Shout out to the airline, by the way. But we need some tickets. But other than that, man, we just about love. We're gonna work on him. Everybody's a work in progress. We care. At the count of three, can we say we care?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. We care.
Thank y'all for coming again. What you want to tell them, Alicia? Thank y'all for coming again. This is optimistic, like I said, and y'all keep tuning in, man. We got some great things coming along with you. What do you say there, partner?
Hey, I'm just excited. I'm so honored to be here to be a part of this.
We're honored to be here with y'all.
It's just amazing. So can y'all come back another time?
Yes,
I
we can.
really would like for y'all
Yes,
to
we
come
can.
back. Okay.
And we gonna make sure you get your Waffle House.
She gets nothing. Goodbye, yo.
Until next time, remain what? Optimistic.
Yes.